Be one of the most unique local political events in recent history. The Republican caucus for Mark Souder's vacated seat takes place in just under 2 hours. Now, right now, we're going to head back out live to Columbia City. And joining me on the phone right now is Trevor Foughty. He's the spokesperson for the state Republican Party. Trevor, good morning.
Good morning, Drew. How are you?
Just fine. How are you doing out there this morning?
Doing great, getting set up. People are starting to show up. And we think it's going to be a good, successful day.
Now, this is most likely a confusing process to a lot of our viewers. Can you take us step by step through what we can expect there this morning?
Yeah, we're actually going to have two caucuses today, one for the special election ballot and one for the general election ballot. We'll pick a candidate for each. Each candidate will get about 5 minutes to speak between them and their floor nomination, and then we're going to go through a couple rounds of voting. After the first ballot, any candidate with less than 5% of the vote will be dropped off to the second. After the second ballot, any candidate with less than 10% of the vote will be dropped off. And on every subsequent ballot, the lowest vote getter will be dropped off. So that'll help us get through the process, narrow down the field, and eventually we'll have a winner in both.
How likely is it that the winner of the special election will be the same as the general election?
It's pretty likely. Normally, if we have to have two caucuses at once, it's generally the way it goes. A lot of times, especially with a field this big, by the end of it, if you have a decisive victory, a lot of the candidates for the second caucus will defer to the candidate that won the first. So I'd say it's pretty likely that they'll be the same.
Now, to make it clear, this is open to the public, but the public is not voting today. Precinct committee people are voting in this special and general election nomination. Tell me, at what point do voters get a say in this process?
Voters will get a say in November. Both elections will be held on the same day, on November 2nd, and that's going to be open to the public. But I expect that after we have a nominee today, they'll get out and hit the campaign trail pretty hard and start getting input from Hoosiers in the 3rd District right away.
Okay, Trevor, thank you so much for your input this morning. Appreciate you joining us over the phone.